Hi guys, welcome back to Wigs with Steph. I'm Steph, and today I'm wearing on my head a really beautiful synthetic wig that just also happens to be heat friendly. This is called Big Spender by Raquel Welch, and it's in the color Shaded Sand. Now, I've tried Shaded Sand before, and it's funny because on the other wig that I tried it on, I felt like it appeared a little different, but you know, that does happen. You may get one style of wig called Shaded Sand, and then you'll have another style of wig called Shaded Sand, same color, but the color application will be different. And that's what I think has happened with this wig. Now, it's not to say I like this color less or more than the other style that I have in the same color, but I think it's an interesting observation nonetheless. Right off the bat, I just want to preface that I love Raquel Welch wigs normally. The thing that always stands out to me with her wigs is the fact that her wigs at the front of the hairline usually look really good. She typically puts the lighter highlights up at the front, and on synthetic wigs that's really beneficial because if you don't put lighter pieces at the front of the hairline, that is when you're going to get those dark knots, literally where the fiber has been tied into the cap, and those are things that I really don't want to see. I don't want someone like sitting across from me like this, like how we're talking right now, and I don't want someone to be able to notice black dots on my forehead. I feel like that's just a giveaway when wearing a wig. With this wig, what she did really well, I'm sure you can notice this really blonde highlight that she put in right there, as well as on this side. And if I come in close, I think you can just see that it does look like it's growing out of my head, although it is quite thick right up here. Now, you have a good amount of parting space on this wig, and it really goes from here all the way to here. This is going to be your monofilament, so you can take your fingers and part this wig literally anywhere, and it should look like head. That's what monofilament does. And I love just how easy this wig can flip around. When I wear wigs, I really do get my hands in my hair, and I love to flip my wigs around. Like, I think a wig does not need to look perfect. And in fact, I think a wig looks more perfect when it's not perfect because it'll look more realistic. So when I wear wigs, I do get my hands in there and I do move it around like I just don't care. So for me, I think this wig is a winner in that way. The lace does extend down and then you hit those ear tabs. So we have ear tabs right here with those stays in them. That makes this wig a glueless wig, meaning that I can literally take it off my head like so, and let me just show you these ear tabs. That's what it looks like with stays in them. And then I can just as easily put it back on my head, and it's so fast. And I like wigs like this that are so fast to put on because it means that I don't have to glue anything down. I don't really have to get ready to leave my house. I literally can have this sitting on a mannequin head, like over in the corner of my room over there, put my outfit on, do a bit of makeup for the day, and plop this wig on. And we're ready to go. This wig isn't going to go anywhere. Now, with that being said, it is a little big for my head. It's an average size circumference, and I'm considered to be a petite size in circumference. So this wig does fit me a little big, but I'm getting away with it because I'm wearing a wig grip underneath. And at that point, like, I feel like it's fitting me fine. So let's do the shake test. As you can see, it's not going anywhere. It's just gonna stay on my head. So that means that this wig is gonna stay on my head through wind, through rain, which ultimately is another benefit of wearing a synthetic wig, the fact that your wig is just going to dry in the same style that it was in previously. Now, I have to say though, online, they say that this wig is light density. I have to disagree. I don't think it is. It is not light density. Although it feels light on my head, I'm not saying it feels heavy because it doesn't. And I guess when you put the hair together, it really has been poofed out, right? Because it appears smaller when you bring the hair together, but I wouldn't call it light density. It is not light density. I wouldn't say it's heavy though. I'd say it's more medium. So keep that in mind. But I like the cut. I think it's really cute. I like these waves that are going on throughout it. And this color is just really beautiful. It's warmer than the Shaded Biscuit. If you're familiar with Shaded Biscuit by Raquel Welch, it's another one of my favorite colors. But shaded sand is really, really nice too. Shaded sand, you've got that light blonde shaded with a medium brown, and it's really got some good dimension in here. It looks like you have been to the salon. They colored it. It looks really, really nice. We don't have that super stark root that the shaded biscuit color has. The root looks a little more diluted. This is a heat-friendly wig, so that means you can go ahead and you can put hot tools on it. Now, what that also means is when this wig, because all synthetic wigs will get to the point where they are tangled and you need to do something about it. When that happens to this wig, what do you need to do? You need to put heat onto it. And in fact, heat-friendly synthetic wigs need heat to keep on living, to survive, let's just say. Without putting heat on your heat-friendly wig, you're just gonna find your wig is not gonna live up to its potential. It's going to die sooner. And I don't really like to say that wigs ever die, because there's always things you can do to bring them back and make them healthy again. But synthetic wigs are known to tangle faster than like a human hair wig, for example, just because of what they're made out of. It's not real hair. But I actually really like heat-friendly synthetic hair because that means it's gonna be super easy for me to refresh a style. So right now we've got these beautiful waves, right? Well, luckily, I do know how to recreate this look. And in fact, Simmer, I don't know if you're familiar with that by Raquel Welch, Simmer Elite, those are really popular styles. Pretty similar wave pattern, to be honest. And so the same way you would do that wig would be very similar to how you would do this one, if you want to put this wave back into it. Being a heat-friendly wig, that also means you can change it up. So you can make it a straight style, you can just really do anything. You can crimp it, and you have enough hair here that anything you really do, it's gonna look good. This cap is basic, wefted. So what I mean by that, and I'll show you here, is that the back, and you'll feel it, like when you put your hands, you'll feel all of these wefts. It's not a bad thing. It's a fine thing. The biggest difference between this and a hand tied is just gonna be that a wefted cap, you're gonna get a lot more air passing through. It's a more affordable cap to make, and therefore the price would typically be lower than like a hand tied. On this cap, you also get some grippy silicone-y stuff and these lines coming down through the wefts. So if you don't have any hair on your head, this wig, because of these grippies, it's really gonna like suction to your head and really stick to your head. The other thing that I love about glueless wigs, especially these ones, is that we've got a really nice soft nape of the neck here. So this goes right under here, right under your occipital bone, and you have adjusters so you can like make it tighter or looser depending on how you want it to fit your head. This is that beautiful lace front that we talked about. It goes all the way down to the ear tabs. So that means you can in fact flip your hair around. You can lift it up off your face. Let's see your beautiful face, your beautiful eyes. You can clip it away from your face, and you're not gonna have to fear that like, oh my goodness, it's gonna look so bad. It's not. Like, she put the lighter pieces up at the front here, so you're not going to see those dark knots. Although, I have to say, on this particular style, the lighter pieces don't extend too far back into this lace front. It's literally right at the front, which is fine, but it's something to notice because especially if you're like me and you wear a lot of wigs, you might notice that other Raquel Welch styles, the lighter knots sometimes are extended back into it, and I do like that. It appears like even more natural and even more like lighter. But with this one, it's just right at the front, which still gives you a natural appearance. It's still gonna look good, but it's just something to note. This is the monofilament. This is your whole parting space. That's why I was saying you can have a middle part, right part, left part. You can do anything because of this section right here. Ultimately, I do think this is a really beautiful wig. I think it will suit a lot of people, but it is a lot of hair. You have to like a lot of hair. For me, I typically like my styles to be a little less poofy, but you can also do something about that. If you were to get this wig because you like all the hair, and then you get it and you're like, you know what, I just like it's too poofy today, I'm not feeling that, go ahead and take your straightener, take some heat from your hands, start patting it down, because you can really manipulate heat-friendly synthetic fiber to your desires, to your liking. You can change it around. Just because you get a wig out of a box and it looks a certain way does not mean you have to wear it like that. So keep that in mind. I think all in all, this is a gorgeous wig. The fiber doesn't feel tangly, at least not yet. It will become tangly eventually with wear and tear, like all synthetics, all wigs will. And you'll have to put maintenance back into it to keep it silky and nice. But as of right now, it feels really good. It's soft to start out with. Not every synthetic wig is soft to start out with. So I do like the feel and texture of this wig. Each hair itself is a little on the thicker side, which is fine. I'm not mad at that. And I think it looks good, guys. But again, you have to like this much hair. And if you do, this one may be an excellent option for you. So let me show you all the sides, including the back. I love just how flippy this wig is. It's just so cute. And this color is beautiful. Write down in the comment section, do you guys have a shaded sand, either in this style, Big Spender, or in another style? The other style that I have is Mesmerized, and I have it in shaded sand, and I love it in that style so much. I think shaded sand in this style is also very pretty. I will have the link to this wig down in the description for your convenience. And simply by using that link, you guys will get a 30% off discount when you're checking out. And you can check out with anything on the website and the discount works for anything. So click the link, check it out, and let me know if this is one you guys end up getting, or if you have it, what do you think of it? Thanks guys, I'll see you next time. Take care.